What's going on, everyone? It's time for another horror slasher type of film review. It's a horror thriller film review. Today we're going to talk about Rob Zombie's very first movie he ever did, House of 1000 Corpses. It was released by Lionsgate April 11th, 2003. It was produced by Andy Gould and written and directed by Rob Zombie. And he did other films like Halloween 2007 remake, which I reviewed on here. Same with Halloween 2 2009. I reviewed that one as well. He also did the sequel to this, Devil's Rejects, and Three from Hell. The Munsters, that's a recent one, and 31. This had a budget of $7 million. So, House of 1000 Corpses. Well, this is the beginning chapter of the Firefly family, which is a group of demented, evil, sinister family, cannibalistic type of family that run roadside attractions. And they come across a group of friends that are on a road trip writing a book about these weird roadside attractions that are there. It takes place in the 70s, so yeah. And as they start going through the attraction and stuff, they end up actually getting pretty much abducted and then tormented at the Firefly house. And evil, darker things ensue. Overall, this film is pretty well, has a cool concept, and it definitely has a lot of homages to the old 50s and 60s horror and even the 70s horror. It's grounded in that type of style, and it has its own unique style. You can definitely tell obviously Rob Zombie's a metal music artist. Like, I've seen him 7 times, so live. But yeah, so it's sort of shot the same way as a music video in a way, and it definitely has the old school not really old school, the early 2000s editing style, sort of like the choppiness, sort of like Saw, where you get like a whole pile of stuff like quickly go across the screen, and then it's the next scene and stuff. And it's done in that sort of style, not as annoyingly as Saw, but still, it, it kind of fluctuates between more like shot on like camcorder sort of style to like average big budget production style stuff. So it's kind of jarring with the cinematography and stuff. But overall, I still think it worked real well. It kind of added a unique artsy look to the film, and it definitely had a lot of cool charm in that sense. Overall, the characters are actually pretty entertaining and pretty well written for this type of film. They're more in depth than most other films that come out around this time. And yeah, the characters had a lot of depth. The story is pretty basic, though. It's pretty much a standard. It's like The Hills Have Eyes or Texas Chainsaw Massacre sort of feel to it. It's very similar, just done somewhat a little more brutal and stuff. The effects in it are overall pretty decent looking. The makeup and stuff was all good. And then some of the set scenes and stuff with like the dead bodies and stuff, you could sort of tell they're plasticky, but we'll let that one slide. But overall, it's an entertaining film to watch around Halloween. It definitely has a good Halloween type of feel to it. And overall, I thought the film was entertaining, and overall, it's decent enough. So it does feel like a music video sometimes, but it's like a mishmash of horror all strung together into something unique and artsy. So overall, I thought it was a decent film, but it could have been much better. But still, for what it is, it's still a good entertaining movie. So I'm gonna give House of 1000 Corpses a 3 out of 5. It's amusing enough, but it gets better. So yeah, but if you want to check it out, it is on Shudder right now, so you can check it out there. Also, if you're on Shudder, make sure you look for my name with no spaces. I always put a skull rating and my first opinion right after watching the films on there. So, yeah. But also, if you want to check this out, like I said, it's on Shudder, but I'll link the trailer down below, so you can at least check that out if you haven't seen it or want to see what I'm talking about. That's down there. Also, make sure you check out my Instagram. That's where I post clips of films I'm going to review in the future. All my stories, you put the film title in there and some fun fact from the history thing in there as well. So make sure you give me a follow on that. Also, my Letterbox down below, Derek Peer Reviews. That's where I post my first star rating right after watching the films, and my Twitter's down below, reviews_Derek. So follow me on those platforms, download this channel, like this video, share some more people wherever, comment your opinions of the film down below. If you have any films or film franchise in any genre and on any streaming service I want to hear my opinions on, comment those down below too. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can, and if I can find them. Also, let me know what your favorite film from the Rob Zombie's original trilogy. Let me know what your favorite film out of that is, if you have it. Like House of 1,000 Corpses, Devil's Rejects, and 3 from Hell. Yeah, but also, and if you want me to do the sequels, make sure you tune in, because make sure you ring that bell, because I'm doing the Devil's Rejects next. So, yeah. But, yeah. Also, make sure you subscribe. Hopefully, find something weird, obscure, and on-day proud of without checking out together. And also, so hear my opinions on popular films, so come out classic films and reviews on other things as well. And yeah, don't forget to ring that bell. But that's it for now. Watch out for all those cannibalistic, demented hillbillies preying on us, and I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So until then, cheers.